Update. My 30th husband, 34 meters, keeps sneaking out in the middle of the night. Here is the original post. https www.reddit.com/r/relationshipadvice/s/qbf7 ujejic. Update. Hello all, I wanted to provide you with an update. Apologies for taking so long to update. My life has been a whirlwind for the past 8 months. And I honestly haven't been in the best mental state. Also, trigger warning. This update touches on topics of depression, drug use and cheating. So about 2 months ago a police car pulled up to my house and 2 police officers knocked on my door. They told me they were there to do a wellness check on my husband's name, because his girlfriend hadn't heard from him in 3 days and was worried about him. They asked me if I was his sister or what my relationship to him was. I told them I was his wife, and beyond that I can't even remember what I said. I was in shock. I just remembered them leaving and me closing the door and crying. He was at work at the time, and when he got home he could tell I was upset. I mean, it was obvious. Because every time I tried to speak I would just start crying again. Eventually it got to the point that, I guess, he knew he had to come clean. And he told me everything. So yeah, I found out he had been cheating on me with an ex-coworker of his. Not only this, but had been supporting her and her 2 kids. Because she couldn't hold down a job and he didn't want them to end up homeless. The reason she couldn't hold down a job is because she is into drugs and would go on week-long benders where she just wouldn't show up to work. And he says that about a year ago she called him out of the blue and cried to him saying that she was about to lose her apartment because her husband was cheating on her and had basically vanished. Ironic. I know. Leaving her with all the bills that had to be paid. And her 2 kids needed food and new stuff for school. He says that at first it was just financially supporting her and her kids. Until he started doing the drugs with her, and that's when things escalated. He told me he had cut things off with her 3 days before the police showed up, and that's why they were doing a wellness check. So I asked him if that was where he was going when he was sneaking out. He said yes, for the most part. He also said, to be fair, I really would just go on a walk or drive around sometimes. And I know there are going to be questions about how I didn't notice the missing money. So here's my answer. We have separate bank accounts. He pays for his bills and I pay for mine. And our joint bills come out of my account, and he pays me back whatever the total is for those bills. And well, he never stopped paying me for those bills. And household things that were in his name never got shut off. So I never had a reason to think anything was wrong in that area. I have been so emotionally numb for these past 2 months, and he has been begging me for about 2 months to make a decision about our relationship. As in divorce or work things out, because being in limbo is really stressful for him. I honestly just don't want to even put any energy into thinking about the future at all right now. All of my friends and family are telling me to get a divorce. But everything had been great up until 8 months ago. And our lives are so intertwined. That feels so stupid to say. But I'm basically paralyzed with numbness. I did, however, make an appointment for couples therapy. So I guess I will see how that goes. He seems up to it. And I just wanted to extend a thank you to all the people that took the time to read this and the last one. I'm so sorry. Heartbreak. I hate to add to your pain, but you need to get a STD test now. If he was sleeping with a drug addict, then he could pass something on to you. Please think seriously about seeing a divorce attorney to see about your options. Move on. Everything is always great, right up until it isn't. The question is, why wouldn't you leave him? First, he is a junkie with her? Are you going to support him? Second, He has been cheating you for a year now. Until police actually came and asked for him because of his girlfriend. Third, he is not even trying but merely waiting for you to decide. You realize there is nothing to fix here. He won't stop because he is emotionally involved with her whole family. He became a drug addict. And he sneaked behind your back literally for a second life. Run. Why would you stay with him? This makes no sense. Police wellness check because of girlfriend. Like OMG. Please find a day and time to secretly meet and discuss options with a lawyer. There's a lot he did. Cheating and he's an addict. Please get tested and leave this man behind fast. Divorce. Don't waste your time on couples therapy. Just get solo for yourself as you show him the door. Therapy is not going to help you here. You're wasting precious time on this loser, but it's your life. Divorce. He cheated on you for a long time, lied to you and was doing drugs. Seriously, hard pass. Please have some self-respect. But IDK everything had been great up until 8 months ago. Great? No, it was not. He was physically screwing someone else regularly, using drugs and supporting a whole other family. What is great about this? This guy is a real loser. Liar. Cheater. Druggie. You need to shake off your inertia and get cracking on the divorce. There is no fixing this. No do-overs and no hope at all for this relationship. You are just hurting yourself by not taking action. Leave or kick him out as the case may be. Get a lawyer and start divorce proceedings as soon as possible. Your finances are separate, so make sure he has not access to your money. Change passwords on everything. Go NC. I am being as blunt as possible to help you. Maybe see you are just drawing out your own pain and misery by not acting on this now. Listen to your family and friends. Let them support you. But please open your eyes. Take the time you need to make a decision. His discomfort is irrelevant. He harmed you and you're entitled to take the time you need to process the pain and move forward in the way that's best for you. Look, getting divorced is scary. And it sucks. However, you should be very grateful that the cops were only doing a wellness check and not a death notification. 'Cause depending on what he was doing with his friend, that could have easily been the case. Listen to your friends and family begging you to divorce him. Trust is lost. Couples therapy won't bring that back. It will take years of him completely changing his entire life to win back your trust, and that's assuming he gets clean, cuts off the friend and grovels for the next few years. Sweetheart, he was never going to tell you. I wouldn't be able to trust this man again. Therapy or not, he's giving you partial truths to keep you with him. Honey, you deserve a soft life full of love and a partner who contributes meaningfully to that. You are worthy. It will be hard, but staying and pretending to be fine will be harder. A good therapist can help you get to the root of why you choose to stay with someone who could treat you this poorly. I'm so sorry. Be kind to yourself. None of this is your fault. Imagine throwing your whole life away for a junky woman facepalming medium light skin tone. Out of curiosity, did she know you guys were still together? Divorce. Hundo P. STD testing. Therapy. Get a restraining order against him. Kick him out. Take him to court. The whole shebang. Good luck. I can't believe that he actually pressed you to hurry up and make a decision, because this has been stressful for him. What about you? He caused this situation, so he just needs to deal with being stressed while you go through all of the complicated emotions and try to see if there is anything left of the relationship to salvage. You may continue to feel numb for a while. It is expected, and he will just have to deal with the mess he made and all of the pain he has caused you. I am so sorry this happened, and whatever you end up doing, I hope everything works out and you are happy in the end. Please just get a divorce. The longer you wait, the less likely you are to leave and will tolerate someone who not only cheated on you, but cheated on you with an irresponsible addict. I remember your first post and I was hoping for a better update. I'm sorry that things turned out the way they did. The next time your husband tells you that being in limbo is too stressful for him, 1. Remind him how stressful it was for you to wake up in the middle of the night and him not be home. 2. Remind him that the decisions he made are why you are where you are now, so he's not allowed to dictate the timeline. 3. Remind him that the only reason he came clean was because the cops showed up to check on him. It's pretty much a guarantee that if the cops didn't show up he would have run back to her. And please, for all that is holy, gets yourself checked for STDs, and if you decide to stay with him, tell him that he needs a clean bill of health as well. Please just get individual therapy to figure out why you have such low self-esteem and low self-worth to even consider staying in this dumpster fire of a relationship.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.